Hello Internet, I'm Lumus from Failing at Gaming. Gonna do a couple of streams here. Golden Axe first, then Pokemon later. Been on a bit of a losing streak with my old game starters that I've been doing. But you know, a nice relaxing game of Golden Axe can only improve the situation, right? Simple, easy, not at all stressful. Should be fine. If anybody's sitting in the audience, give me a shout whether you can hear me or not. Doesn't look like anybody's watching yet, but hopefully somebody will tune in soon. Ideally I wanted somebody to call out which character I'm going to take, but looking awful quiet over there, so I think I'm just going to go with Tyrus. Death Adder invaded the castle and has taken the king and princess prisoner. My good friend Alex was also killed in the battle. Nothing new there. To bring peace to the land is my duty. Alright, here we go. As with pretty much all of the games that I'm doing, I used to be amazing at this and have not played it in ages. So you'll once again get to enjoy seeing how bad I've gotten. From what I remember, this game's all about the running jump kick. You just want to juggle enemies back and forth all day. Like, well, I was about to say like so. It's not so cool when they're doing it back to me. Tyrus' main skill is that she's got the longer range kick. She's also a magic specialist, but magic kind of sucks in this game. They made it a lot better in the sequels. So yeah, I should get a good distance into this game. Not sure if I'll finish it. It does get challenging towards the end. And like I say, I'm out of practice. Stop juggling me! There we go. Let's press on a bit. You can't jump in a northerly direction, so you want to get up there early so you can get that guy. Poke. Take that, gnomes. Truly the vilest creatures that Death Adder has ever brought to be. Get out of here. Gasp! The Hammer Bros! See if I can aggro just one of them. Okay, he doesn't even... There we go. I believe once all the regular enemies are dead, they both attack. So I'd like to get in some damage on just the one of them before that. Also gonna grab the chicken leg because the mounts are the best thing in this game. Give me that back. I want that. Ah, there it goes. Alright, fine. Before I die embarrassingly, I'll use my first magic of the game. Would have liked to get through this level without using it, but hey. Fire Ghost. So yeah, oh, did the other guy already die? Each of the main characters specializes in a different magic. Tyrus is the fire magic specialist, and also the generalist magic specialist. She has by far the most MP out of any character. The guy, Axe Battler, he does more damage I believe, and the dwarf Gilius Thunderhead is the fastest. Axe Battler uses earth and Thunderhead, as you can imagine, uses thunder. Our sworn enemy Death Adder is in his castle. We'll take a shortcut through the Turtle Village. Some classic map screen action there. This game basically invented maps in games. Turned around, but he still went flying that way. Fine. That water is instant death down there. Watch, and in a moment I'm sure I'll try and kick somebody into it and go sailing past them. Oh, not. Come on, this side, and there we go. Well, didn't get far into this one without dying. So each of the main characters is some sort of wild person that's come in to help the kingdom after the royal guard's been defeated, Alex has been killed, and the king and princess kidnapped. Tyrus is an Amazon, as you can tell from her deep tan and so on, that she's from the searing hot countries to the south. I will take that dragon, please. Okay. Oh no, innocent children! Quick, set fire to them, dragon. Freaking gnome. There we go. I won't tolerate you running around with all your sacks full of stolen magic. Well, there goes my dragon. Take that. You'll terrorize Turtle Village no more. Ah, now we're talking. Get away from that. That's a real dragon. I want it. Oh, come on. Give me the dragon. I want to show off my moves. There we go. Unlike the other one with its short range attack. Okay, they're not letting me show it off, but this thing fires all the way across the screen. And there goes the dragon. Ideally you want to get clear and just rain down fireballs on them. Hey, those are mine. Give them back. I'll also take that ham. Even though I'm not sure if it's such a good idea to eat gnome ham. I mean, fishing turkey dinners out of a bin is one thing, but eating something that was touched by a gnome? Not sure on that one. The village was on the back of a giant turtle all along. Another shocking swerve. Turtle takes us south, across the sea. Yep, that sure is a turtle. Just gonna defend this high ground if that's okay. Kick some people in the face. Remember, as with many of the climbing bits in this game, if you stand in just the right spot, you can make them just basically just run off the edge, trying to climb up. They don't realise you're on a higher level and there's a drop there. But I'm not going to try it because it's really easy to just fall down. Besides, who needs any of those cheap tricks? I got a dragon! Get back here, gnome! There we go. Actually, a full magic bar. Probably don't want to use it here, though. This is the kind of dumb thing about this game. You collect the parts to build up your magic bar. The higher your magic bar, the more powerful your magic is. But casting magic once uses all of your magic, so you basically just save it for boss fights. In the later games, you get to choose how many parts you want to cast with each spell. So you can use a weak spell and spend 2 parts to use a weak spell and then collect them back to have enough for the boss. It's a bit more fun. I think this game's the best in terms of atmosphere and general gameplay, but yeah, the magic system definitely gets improved. Come on, do the kicks. There we go. Ideally, this is how the game should always look. Just running back and forwards, kicking people off the screen. Anytime I'm not doing this, I've made a mistake and you should be yelling at me. Shout out to Dev's Diner in the background there. The only place in Turtle Village that serves beer at 8 AM, so that's why the giants are all hanging out there, so I assume. Oh no, getting mugged. See, you got the one guy with the spiked club, and then you got the 2 other guys with what looks like clumps of berries. I mean, I don't know, I feel like these 2 have not made the best choices in their lives. Maybe that's meant to be a mace? Always looked like a clump of berries to me as a kid, though. Okay, it's Lieutenant Silver. You can recognize him by the fact that he's wearing silver. These guys will be basic enemies later. But Silver's at least a higher level recolor. As you might guess, there is like a Ensign Bronze and a Captain Gold. Might actually be Lieutenant Bronze and this guy's Captain Silver, General Gold? I don't know. If we finish the game, we get a cool sequence where it tells us everyone's names. Get back here, you. Gonna stand in the campfire as well, as traditional. You have gone in close to the vicinity of the castle. The way is blocked by enemy lines. You must dare the Fiends Path to reach the castle. Sounds like a good idea. Nothing bad ever happens in the Fiends Path. Shout out to 4170. Most delightful cafe. You wouldn't believe the cookies they do there. Best to get a nice snack before the Fiend's Path. You want that sugar rush. Uh-oh. My fortifications are undone. Ah! Okay, back down. Go on, you two. Down you go. These guys are durable. Here we go, the Fiend's Path. Exciting looking. Mr. Skeletal here, making his debut. I find these easier to juggle than most of the enemies. Probably on account of them not having fleshy materials such as brains. You don't want to let these guys get in close though, because they will wreck you, like so. I got that strong upper arm strength, all the calcium. Do-do-do-do. Look at all the things that are probably tumbleweeds, and nothing more malicious or suggestive of where we are. Get lost. Like, get a real weapon. Stop hitting me with clumps of berries. Rethink your life. Okay, I want to edge along here so I don't spawn too many enemies at once. This is basically arena boss, just a horde of enemies. Yeah, see, this is why you don't want to use combos. People just sneak up behind you all day. Just run away and kick things. Well, this is officially no longer a 1 credit run. Leave me be. Sadly, you can't really throw enemies into other enemies. Like the classic Streets of Rage stuff. At least it's classic to me, because I pretty much always play Blaze, who's all about throwing enemies around. I like my speedy characters. Because I suppose really I should have gone with the dwarf if that's what I wanted in this game. He's probably the coolest looking character, but for some reason I've never really had all that much of a feel for him. This doesn't seem super interesting, you know? The Fiends Path was a great eagle. We're taken across the skies to the castle. Now the final battle begins. Already at the castle. This game is shorter than I remember. It's been like 20 minutes. I mean, there's still a chunk more to go, but... Ah! My face. Well, this game does have a few other modes. Stick with it till 9 o'clock or so before we move on. You guys want to drop down here? Feel free to drop down further. I'm fine with that. My gosh! The Fiends Path? The Fiends Path was a giant eagle all along. Don't worry, kids. The dragon's fine. It has wings. All these giant animals are remarkably tame. Stand next to their face and they don't bother you. Okay, here we are, castle battlements. Gone right past his army. Just the garrison to deal with. Doo-dee-doo. Again with the berries. Even the guy with the plank of wood with a nail in it, why doesn't he have a sword? You got guys in full plate mail running around. I remember these being bronze dudes. Maybe they've not maintained their armor well. Okay, back and forth. Nice pink armor, guys. See, I got this. This is thrilling gameplay. This is pure skill. This is how you should handle every fight. Okay, down into the courtyard. What have you got for us? Don't know if I'm going to be able to pick any of these up from further over. It's possible. I might get 2 magics in this fight. I mean, that door is looking kind of like central here. Yeah, let's not go near the magics so we don't pick them up accidentally. Pink is obviously the colour of elites in Death Adder's army. Ah! If it's not ogres backhanding me, it's giants just putting the boot in. Welcome to my life. I don't know, this guy has Metal Gear. Metal Gear! He's got that giant hammer and he's wearing some armor. I think the rule in this game is just that nobody's allowed to cover their midriff. I have to assume that the people in armor are actually just animated suits of armor, and are therefore technically naked. Death Adder! You will receive no mercy. Hey, let's cheese the crap out of this one. I mean, even if I picked up all 4, I still only get the same spell. Need 5 for the second level. Look at him. Dude can't even get back up. I knew I picked Tyrus for a reason. Okay, he's not dead yet. I might be in trouble. You shoot lightning bolts at me. Well, as long as he's going to keep trying to do that. Okay, lulled me into a false sense of security there. Doing alright though. I think we got him. Hooray! We finished the game! The day is saved forever! My losing streak is broken and nothing bad can possibly happen. Accept my utmost gratitude for our rescue. Okay. It kind of looks like it's pointed at me, but I don't think I'm supposed to be saying that. I thank you for your courage, for you have rid us of the hideous Death Adder. But I have a feeling that he might have been taking orders. Do you mean like at a restaurant? Is that what was going on here? Sometimes he did disappear into that door. The kitchen? I suppose I can check it out. Will you go into battle for me yet once more? I mean, if people have given him orders, then... Yes, my lord! I gotta get them their lunch. It'd be rude not to. Let's see what's back here. Oh my, this kitchen is filthy. This won't do at all. We might just have to give people their money back. Could be the best we can do, I'm afraid. Alright, bottomless pit, let's see how that goes. Well, I have to do that at least once per stream. Just randomly, stupidly kill myself. It's practically a tradition, right? Purple color scheme does not make those look any less like berries. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Almost fell in again. Sudden platforming shift. Look at that big guy in the background. Sure hope he doesn't get mad at me. I think the one on the left fell down the pit. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's probably nothing. That guy's probably just there for decoration. It's probably the chef. That hole in the wall's there so you can make sure he washes his hands. Okay. See if I can get you off the cliff. That would be nice. There we go. Last guy should be easy enough to finish. Go! Ah, no. My hubris! I wanted to knock her over the edge. There we go. Ah! Yeah, these skeletons just seem better at pulling off their combos than other enemies. Hey, magics. I knew Death Adder was associating with gnomes. Glad I decided to take him down. Get back here. Stop it. Okay, full magic. Now, do I want to save it? Do I want to use it here or do I want to save it? I might be using it here. Feels like a waste, but I'm getting wrecked. Oh look, it's General Gold, and his brother, General Gold. No! Do I have another continue? I do. I'm doing better than I thought. Stop that. There we go. Get on the other side of him. Well, that was incredibly easy. General Gold was obviously behind this. I can go home now. Who the hell is that? Yeah, I think every version of this game had a different name for this guy, but the one I knew was Death Axe. In the arcade version, the game actually ends with Death Adder. They added this in just for the home version, to make it more challenging, I guess. Summons infinite skeletons And he knows all of the character's magic spells. So we'll see him doing lightning and earth attacks. Not seen him do any fire yet. Skeletons do respawn, but I think it wastes one of his magics to bring them back, so it's not bad to get damage on them. Wow, that is so unfair. Was that completely necessary? Also, your dragon looks cooler than mine. Mine's grey. The most boring of colours. His is purple, the most fantastic of colours. Okay. My losing streak does not end today. But hey, we got to the secret bonus boss. I'll call that a win. Died 12 times that game. Got myself a B rank. I feel like I had that guy on the ropes as well. If I'd gone in with my magic, instead of having to use it early, I might have beat him. But I didn't think I had an extra continue, so I wanted to use it early. Make sure you guys saw the boss. That was only like 30 minutes. Let's do another thing. Let's be a different character. Let's be Gilius. Gilius Thunderhead. Yeah, so this is beginner mode. Should be a guaranteed victory for us with any luck. Don't know if that counts for breaking my losing streak. Yeah, enemies are way squishier. The days of my childhood when this was what we considered to be the main game. And arcade mode was just for if you were feeling masochistic. Okay, so the enemies are much squishier, the game ends much earlier, and casting magic only uses 2 parts, so you get tons and tons of magic. I suppose this would be the ideal time to take Tyrus, because she's ridiculous in this mode, but it's been done now. Press on with dwarf power. Ride the chicken leg here. Not sure why they're called that. I guess they look a little like a chicken. Things are good for dashing attacks. The tail sweep's not a great move, but hey, everything's about dash attacks in this games. Yes. Okay. Slide 'em up. That is my ultimate. Oh, it killed everything. Kinda wasn't expecting it to. It's a lot more feeble than Tyrus' ultimate. I believe Gilius has the weakest magic. To make up for his other better stats. Just have a nice headbutt though. That's what these spiked helms are for. I believe you can control which combo you get by delaying your attacks just right, to choose how long you want to keep attacking them, but I've never gotten the hang of that. All you need is dash attacks in this game. Headbutts all day for the win. Yeah, you better run. Smaug. Now we have the power of the dragon. Okay, just for fun, we'll do it this way. One set down. And what's our other magic? I think that one actually looks cooler, to be honest. Now I have 2 dragons. I am rich in every way a man can be. So many parts. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to show off his weakest magic. See how we go, I guess. Okay, I just threw my imagination there, I guess. See, that guy had chest armor. Why don't the later ones? Is chest armor an admission of weakness in this game? Hold on. There we... no! Ah, dang it, he got away. Screw you, gnome. Are you gonna make me come back over there before I can... Thank you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Mostly for the sake of showing off. See if we can get both of them out. There we go. There's our basic one. Oop, still coming. Okay, on we go. Gnomes with more magic than I can carry. Hey, it's Death Adder Jr., son of Death Adder. A little kid to be the baby boss. If you've got Tyrus with halfway decent magic, you can kill him with just that in this mode. Because with Tyrus in this mode, you just get like 50 spells off. I lost a life. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to beat this whole mode without dying. Got a little distracted talking to myself though. I mean, talking to the audience, the dozens of people that are watching. I was probably reading chat, that's what was going on. Where is everybody tonight? Are they all gonna show up when I start playing Pokemon? That's probably gonna be it, right? After you've mastered this mode, go for more rough and tough action in the arcade mode. If you're still unsure, more training awaits you here. So hey, we beat something today. Can't believe I actually found that challenging as a kid. Or maybe I didn't, and it was just the novelty of having a game that I could beat back then. Sega. I'll tell you what, let's do one more. 3 characters, 3 modes, that seems fair, right? We'll play duel mode. Axe Battler versus guy on a chicken leg. So in this timeline, we've decided to defeat Death Adder by challenging his entire army to single combat one by one. He's obviously perfectly willing to accept this, as you can tell from the fact that he's let us just climb up onto his battlements and start fighting. Axe Battler versus these dudes. Guys, this isn't single combat. I don't know what you think you're pulling here. Axe Battler's highest strength means that he's the only guy who can get away with melee, instead of using his stylish shoulder slams. Look at the grin that guy's got. Axe Battler versus Mr. Dragon. How long is this going to take? The sun's already setting. Here we go. It's like a dash attack without having to dash. Axe Battler versus Mr. Skeletal and Calcium. Look at that, it's just not worth getting close with them. It's those scimitars, they're deceptively fast. Guess that's kind of what a scimitar is for. Axe Battler versus these guys again. Look at that sunset. Look at my health. Don't think I'm going to be making it through this mode. Although it's not that long a mode. Axe Battler versus Hell itself. Although they're probably not going to be smart enough to just sit at the back and... yeah, look at them going for the melee with their super powerful ranged monsters. Aha! Now I have the only dragon. Wish I could keep the dragon between fights. Axe Battler versus... this is getting kind of unfair. There is 3 of you. This is meant to be single combat. Can I bring my friends? Listen, guys, it's getting dark out. Maybe I could rest up, come back tomorrow. Track down a gnome, get some of that gnome ham. Oh, there I go. Timer was ticking down as well there. Defeated on the path to glory. Outrageous, sickening, truly tragic. Kinda wasn't expecting it to wasn't expecting to make it through that one though. Got an A+, not bad. Come back to this game sometime, see if I can beat the other modes. At least we did beginner. That's what really matters. Okay, I want to wait until some people show up before I do Pokemon, because I know people are actually interested in that, and they've obviously just not had time to get here yet, so I'm gonna switch over briefly. We're gonna do another game, just a short one. And I'll be right back.